Okay. All right. Okay. So both thesis statement and topic sentence are important. Okay. The topic sentence in the paragraph functions much like the thesis does in an essay. It sets up a reader expectations about what the controlling idea is. In fact, topic sentence often act like a mini thesis statement. Like a thesis statement, a topic sentence makes a claim of some sort. My mother is kind. Or my mother is the kindest woman in our neighborhood. Right. Okay. So, like a thesis statement makes a claim of some sort, but unlike the thesis statement, like the thesis, which is more general, it attempts to explain only one specific aspect of the thesis. Remember, jadi saya kata thesis statement tu ada tiga. You nak cakap kind, beautiful, hardworking. But the topic sentence, yeah, it attempts to explain only one aspect of the thesis, right? Also, as in the case of the thesis statement, when the topic sentence makes a claim, the sentences in the paragraph which follow, must explain, describe, or prove it in some way. Alright, bila you buat sesuatu claim, my mother is the kindest woman in the neighborhood. You claim your mother is the kindest woman in the neighborhood. So you must support, elaborate, okay? So follows sentences like, during the whatever she won the, most helpful woman, for example, yeah? So the sentences in the paragraph which follow the topic sentence must explain, must describe, or prove it in some way. Okay, your elaboration of the topic sentence. All right. What is a topic sentence good for? Okay, a good topic sentence is a complete sentence. Make sure that your sentences are complete sentences. It can be located anywhere in the paragraph, although it is often the first sentence. Accurately summarizes the main point of a paragraph in one sentence and reflects the paragraph's main purpose. Okay. It should be. Remember when I said that in your thesis statement, you say that your mother is the best kind of mom one should have because she's kind, she's pretty, and she's hardworking. Okay, so when you go to your second paragraph with the topic sentence mentioning, claiming that she's kind, then you should accurately summarize the main point of the paragraph, yeah, by uh, it is one sentence that's the topic sentence and reflects the paragraph main purposes. Okay, serves as a contract between reader and writer. You see, when in the first paragraph, the introduction, awak sudah tulis thesis statement itu, my mother is the closest or the best person, blah blah blah, because she's kind, she's pretty, and she's hardworking. So bila awak bagi in the second paragraph, you explain why you claim that your mom is kind. It means you dah menepati kontrak tu, because bila you cakap thesis statement tu, saya dah expect awak cakap pasal mother kind. Kalau awak cakap pasal benda lain, dan saya kata so something wrong with the essay. Okay, promises that the writer will stick to the idea it expresses throughout the paragraph. It is not too narrow and broad enough to require further explanation or evidence. All right. In a thesis, the writer first states the topic, what the paragraph is about, mother being kind, and then the arguable assertion or opinion about the topic. Anything you want to counter, maybe, right? Similarly, a good topic sentence usually has two parts, the topic and the keywords that state the writer's assertion or opinion about the topic. Okay, consider the following sentences. Racquetball is a superior sport for several reasons. Okay, topic ialah racquetball. Okay, keywords dia superior sport. Okay, for several reasons. In this sentence, racquetball is the topic because it is what the paragraph is about. Superior sport are the keywords, superior and sport, because they state an opinion about the topic. The topic sentence identifies the limit and limits what will be discussed in the paragraph. In such a paragraph, the writer would have to identify through personal experience, his examples, facts, or reasons why racquetball is superior to other sports. Okay? Right, let's use the mother, right? Okay. My mother is a kind woman in the neighborhood. Okay, I don't use several reasons. Okay, that is your paragraph. That is your topic sentence. So the topic is your mother. So the keyword is kind woman. Okay, in the neighborhood. Now, in the paragraph, in your paragraph, you have to give examples why you claim your mother is a kind woman in your neighborhood. Okay, understand? Right, that is one example. Okay, let's do. I want to listen. I want to listen to some voices. Okay, let's do this exercise. Read each paragraph below and select the sentence which best expresses the topic sentence or main idea. For each topic sentence, circle its topic and underline its keywords. Okay. Also, notice some of the ways the writer have developed each paragraph through personal experience, examples, facts, or reason. Alright, kita boleh nak elaborate the paragraph or the topic sentence. We can use your personal experience. We can use examples. We can use facts and or reason. Okay, paragraph 1. Alright, there are 4 paragraphs, so 4 person have to help. Okay, the class understand. The best case I ever came across of a compulsive, obsessive person was one of my old elementary school teachers. She was a person who loved to save things. She had the Time magazines that she had ever read since 1950, stacked according to weeks. Each stack was bound by blue string. She even saved her old toothbrushes. She had her collection of toothbrushes tucked away in her hall closet. All right. She was also a person who liked to label everything. She spent hours putting labels on each drawer, on shelf, and closet in the classroom. Once, someone went into the closet and noticed a shelf with bright orange paper. And there, on the front of the shelf, was a label identifying it as bright orange paper. Okay? All right, I will call names. Okay, for the first paragraph, which sentence is the topic sentence? Someone answer me. Anybody? Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yep.
She was a person who loved to save things.
All right.
I, uh,
Okay. Let me teach you one thing. Okay. The topic sentence naturally or normally will be the first sentence in the paragraph. Okay. Semua tengok paragraph satu balik. Alright. You see, all the other sentences in the paragraph will talk about your teacher. Okay. We'll talk about her. Okay, she's a person, she do this, she do this, she do A, she do B, she do C. Okay, so the topic sentence is the best case I ever come across a compulsive person was one of my old elementary school teacher. So the topic is topic is the teacher.
Characteristic.
Yeah, keywords dia ni compulsive obsessive person, itu keywords dia. So paragraph itu menceritakan semua ciri-ciri compulsive obsessive person. Okay, tengok balik paragraph tu. Okay, siapa yang tak faham? Siapa yang tak faham? Alright, so I repeat, yeah. The topic sentence is the first sentence in the paragraph. Although sometimes it might be in the middle or at the end of the paragraph, but this one obviously is the first one. Okay. So just now kita belajar when there is a topic sentence, you have to identify which is the topic and which is the keywords. All right. So the topic sentence from the first sentence is your teacher, your school teacher, one of your school teacher, right? And the keyword is your school teacher ni, she is a compulsive obsessive person. So what comes after that? Semuanya support. Okay. So sama ada support, your support sentences tu datang melalui your personal experience ataupun examples. Macam ni example, she said macam ni ada and nanti buat lah. Each type of she has a value. She had collection toothbrushes. She labeled everything. She had the times. Okay. Ada, normally we use examples. Fakta ataupun reason, sebab. Okay. Alright. Second one, somebody else will do second one, but let me read it for you for comprehension, right? Okay. There are several ways for people to view money. First is the person who dollars disappear in the mere moments. To this person, a savings account is like a straight jacket. The spender lives only in the present and can't plan ahead financially. Next is the individual who hoards pennies like rubies. The hoarder may be wealthy but remains unable to relish the pleasures that money makes possible. This person lives in the future, a future that never arrives. More common is the person who likes to save but can occasionally spend without anxiety. This person is rooted in the present but prepared for days to come. All right. How many types of person mentioned in the paragraph? Seorang jawab. Students. How many types of person mentioned in the paragraph? Somebody jawab. Amin Hawalid.
Yes, ma'am.
Berapa jenis orang?
5.
4. Dia kata first. Okay, next. Dia ada 2. Mana ada 4? Berapa?
5. 5.
5? Okay, first is the person whose dollars disappear in mere moments. Ini memang spender. Okay, this person is like kuat, ya, ada duit je belanja, ada duit je belanja. To this person, the same person, a saving account is like a straight jacket. Okay, the spender lives only in the present and can't plan ahead financially. Yang masih orang yang sama, orang yang suka spend, jadi dia lives in the present. Dia masa ni ada duit, masa ni dia belanja. Dia tak fikir.
3.
Ya. So how many person? You
3.
are not listening to me. Okay, three
Three
person.
ni, ma'am.
Okay, 3 person, yeah, in this paragraph. Okay, so for this paragraph, yeah, 3 person to examples of people, right? Examples of people. Okay, so which sentence do you think is the topic sentence? Which one? Ni tidur ni semua ni. Jolene. Jolene. Lina. Which one is the topic sentence? Semua tak ada ni. Kavitaran.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, which one is the topic sentence? Second paragraph.
The first
Yeah.
sentence.
The first
The
sentence,
ways
okay?
for people to view money.
Okay. Okay. So, mana topik and mana keywords dia?
Topic is view money, and keywords maybe ways, several ways.
Yeah, good try. Okay, let us find out what is the topic. What are we talking about? First is the person who blah blah blah. Okay, so and then we are talking about people, type of people, how people view money. They are telling. So the topic is actually, cepat siapa? Types of people? Types of people where money is concerned. So kalau there are several ways for people to view money, how people view money is the topic. So takkanlah several ways, beberapa cara. Types of people. Okay. Alright, any question? No question. No question at all. No question means we understand. But at least now, okay, I hope everybody understand what is the topic sentence. Yeah, what is the topic sentence? And how topic sentence can be elaborated. Okay. So another two is exercise, paragraphs. Okay, paragraph 3, let's read. Basketball is appealing for several reasons. So you see the first one. So you expect kalau kata basketball is appealing for several reasons. Kalau several reason ni macam yang kat atas tadi, must be reason. Okay. Basketball is fast, exciting and unpredictable. A large lead can be lost in a single minute, and many games are decided by a single point. Because the basketball team has few members, I can become acquainted with each player's personality. I also love watching a player leap gracefully to the basket and dunk the ball. But most of all, I love basketball because it gives me a chance to yell at the refs. Refs tu apa? Referees, okay? So, basketball is appealing for several reasons. So, topik dia, basketball. Ya, basketball macam tadi ya, tadi ada several reasons. Okay. So, keyword dia, mana keyword tadi? Keyword. This topic is keyword. Okay, racquetball is superior for several reasons. So, topic dia racquetball, macam basketball, and then keywords dia superior, several reasons. Okay? Right, that one I think needs no explanation. Okay, paragraph 4, last one. Last exercise for this. Email can suck up much of a person's free time. According to 2001 survey in Macworld and PC Week magazines, 8 out of 10 people spend more than 1 hour daily on email. I don't spend time on email. Okay, maybe this is like before. In fact, one of my friends, a computer aficionado, what is that? Aficionado, tells me that she has spent up to 4 hours per day reading and sending email messages. Maybe this is before the WhatsApp. One reason for the time drain is that every day tons of bulk email or spam arrives in most email accounts and must be deleted. In addition, wading through old emails for important instructions or information can also involve hours. I myself have found that email friends and family is so easy that I tend to write many unnecessary messages to many more people than I would write otherwise, spending free time with email rather than going to the movies or reading a book. Okay? If the first one is the topic sentence, so your topic is, of course, most certainly is email. Okay, so suck up much of a person's free time ni is the keywords. Okay, so done with that. The first one. So now we are going to go to the second one. I will unshare first. I want to look at how many students there are in this class. 27. 8 students missing. Right? 27 today's class. I hope 8 will come later on, but I don't have much time. We have like 30 minutes. Let me explain the second one. I'm supposed to explain to you 4 documents or 4 texts. Okay, let me now share with you the next one. – 28 now. Okay, can you see? I hope you can see that. All right. Okay, good essays. Okay. What did I tell you about essay and speeches, right? Essay and speeches, they have the similar structure. Okay, the intro, like the burger, like the bun, the top bun is the intro. Again, the patty, meat patty, and the veggies are the is the body, and the bottom bun is the conclusion. So now we will look, just now we look at topic sentence, which is in the body, yeah, the paragraphs in the body of your essay. And now let's take a look at the intro and the conclusion. Okay, good essays, reports, or theses start with good introductions and end with good conclusion. The introduction leads your reader into the main text, while the conclusion leaves a reader with a final impression. Although introductions and conclusions have some similarities, they also have many differences. Okay? Why do we write introductions and conclusions? Imagine that you are trying to read an essay without an introduction. It might start something like this. This debate over the right of access to chocolate has continued for many centuries. At this point, you might question which debate the writer is referring to. That is because you have no context and no background to the statement. In other words, you have not been introduced to the part of the world in the second half of introduced to the writer's idea. Hold on. Okay. Then imagine that the essay ends, chocolate finally became accessible to most parts of the world in the second half of the 20th century. Here you might feel that the writer has finished rather abruptly. They have given specific information but have left you with a feeling that the arguments or ideas have not been tied up effectively. Without an introduction and a conclusion, there is only the body of the essay to read. A good structure, however, will lead the reader into the body and then lead them out again, so that their final journey through the essay has been a satisfying one that feels complete. Okay? What should an essay structure look like? Just now I used an example, the example of a burger. Okay, here they use a Christmas cracker. In general, an essay looks a little bit like an egg timer or a Christmas cracker. The top part is the introduction, which is about 10%. The main body is about 80%, and the conclusion is also 10%. Okay. Introductions. An introduction starts with the general information and becomes more specific. It may include several of the following: an opening sentence, which tells the reader what the general topic is, capture your reader's attention and draw them into the introduction. Background information on the topic, only give enough background to provide the context. You may need to provide more background in the main body of the assignment. The question rephrased in your own words. Show your lecturer that you understand the question by paraphrasing it. If the question is, um, the question is, what are we doing to solve the problem of a greenhouse effect? Let's say, yeah. So you want to start your essay in the introduction by rephrasing the question. Okay. Okay, maybe there are several ways that we are doing to stop the greenhouse effects. So that is an example of, yeah, of by paraphrasing it. Paraphrasing it. Okay, an indication of why the topic is important. A gap in previous research indicate what still needs to be addressed in a particular area and where your research fits into the wider body of knowledge. Definitions of important words and terms, only define the most important words and do so briefly. Further definition may need to be given in the main body. References, give limited references to strengthen the importance of your argument or your need to do further research. An indication of your subtopics, tell a reader what smaller areas you will address in the main points. A thesis statement, this is what I've been talking about, which gives a plan of action for your assignment. Make clear to your reader what your main points will be and what perspective you will take. Usually, the thesis statement comes at the end of the introduction. It can be one or two sentences. Okay, some people have trouble with introduction because they use writing of the introduction as a means of planning their essay. You should always plan your essay before writing the introduction. In fact, you can write the introduction last, after you have written the main body and conclusion. That way, you will know exactly what you are introducing. Okay, example one. Okay, this is an example of an introduction. Okay, general opening. The debate over the right of access to chocolate has developed greatly over recent years. General. Okay, we don't know yet. Okay. Whereas chocolate was formerly regarded as the domain of the wealthy, it has now come to be more widely seen as a right to which all all are entitled to eat chocolate. Okay? There are some, however, who see the diversity of approaches as being socially constructed, meaning that different groups of people are conditioned or expected to want or need chocolate, even if this conflicts with their natural inclinations. Brown and White, 2007. To date, while some research has focused on perceptions of chocolate in the general population, little research has done into how chocolate is perceived by those involved in higher education. This essay will examine past and present attitudes to chocolate and illustrate how the construct of chocolate varies between two different social groups in Australia, namely university academic staff and students, in order to show that all should have a right to chocolate, but not all may wish to avail themselves of this right. Okay? So dia bagi penerangan di sebelah ni, the first sentence to start the introduction. That's a general opening. Then some background information, then recent issues, to gap in knowledge, and then the thesis statement. Okay, let's look at the thesis statement. Past and present attitudes to chocolate. A1, illustrate how construct of chocolate varies between two different social groups in Australia. 2, okay, see, so you know that this essay later on in the next paragraph will talk about all this. So that's the thesis statement. Okay. Now we do conclusion. All right. Hope you are still here with me. Conclusion. Okay. The conclusion does not need to repeat any background from introduction. Some people make the mistake of cutting and pasting the points from their introduction. This is inappropriate for two reasons. First, it is self-plagiarism. Yeah, you can cut and paste, but later on you have to rephrase. Yeah, you cannot copy bulat-bulat. Second, we already know what you have told us in introduction, so there is no need to repeat it. In particular, be careful to avoid telling your reader how you wrote the essay. We do not need to know the essay has considered A, B, and C. It has shown P, Q, and R. It has also claimed that X, Y, Z. If you write this way, you are focusing on your action in writing rather than on the ideas of the essay. It would be better to say in conclusion, A, B, and C are clearly important, or P, Q, and R are key to, however, X, Y, and Z are less central to the argument. Okay, do not add new information to a conclusion. It is If something is important, put it in the body of the assignment. A conclusion starts with the specific information and becomes more general. It may include several of the following: a summary of the main points. Remind your readers what the main points were, but don't use the same wording as elsewhere in the assignment. Your findings, if applicable, re-emphasize what you discovered after researching for this essay. Okay. Your response to the question, together with possible solution. Restate your main argument if you had an argument. Remind the reader of your suggested solutions to any problems raised in the essay. Remaining problems and questions. Indicate what still needs to be solved. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't know everything. Areas of future research. Give suggestions for future research which could address the same problem. Strong final sentence that leaves the reader with an overall impression of your views on the topic. Link your opinion to the broader topic. Okay. have 10 minutes more, right? This is an example of a conclusion. You can summarize. You normally people will have summary of argument as first sentence of the conclusion. Okay, it can be seen then that chocolate is a right as well as a social construct, but that different social groups within Australian higher education view the concept of chocolate differently. That is summary of argument. Okay, the findings. Lecturers tend to prefer dark chocolate while students indicate a preference for milk chocolate, even though both types of chocolate are available. Area for future research. More research is needed, however, to investigate gender and age differences in regard to these preferences. Worldwide, it is evident from the literature that despite greater transportability and increased production, in many locations, chocolate is still only available to the privileged few. Alright, dekat certain parts ya, coklat ialah makanan orang have. Orang kaya saja. Tapi saya rasa kat Malaysia ni semua orang makan coklat, right? What is clear, maybe because kita ada own cocoa. Ya, kita ada national ya, yang Malaysia sendiri produce. Macam barrel. Ya. What is clear, therefore, is that although all should have a right to chocolate, that is not the case in every society. And even those who have this right do not always choose to exercise it. Okay? Only when chocolate is finally available to everyone will it be possible to claim that chocolate is no longer restricted to the wealthy, but has become a right for every individual throughout the world. So, remaining problem somewhere at the bottom of your paragraph and strong final sentences. This one. Okay? Okay, students? Okay, somebody say okay. Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Wow, we have from 28 we have 23. Okay, it's okay. Alright, sekarang dah minggu ke-9. Okay, minggu ke-10 nanti ada your lecture from UTHM will join us. Minggu ke-7, 8, 9. Right. We have started, talking about writing essays already. This is our third week. Yeah. I hope you will know how to write. We are not yet talking about content wise. Yeah. You from these 3 weeks you sort of have the structure of a good essay in your mind. And you should know what is a in an introduction paragraph, what is a conclusion paragraph, how the body of an essay is, yeah. And when you are writing later on, when you write, you if you have learned something from these classes these weeks, when you write them, you will identify, you will know, oh, I'm writing the thesis statement. Yeah, I'm writing the thesis statement in the introduction, and I have to elaborate one by one the points. Yeah, and then when you write a second paragraph, oh, this is the topic sentence. You want to have, maybe you want to place your topic sentence as the first sentence in the paragraph, or in the middle, or maybe towards the end. Okay, you should have that. You should know. Bukannya main tulis saja. Okay, bukan free writing. You are not doing free writing now. Okay. All right. I don't know why I cannot put on my video. I cannot. Maybe I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm using my data. That's why. All right, students. Okay. Just put on whoever who's available. If you can put on your video, because as usual, I need to snap. I need to snap picture as proof that class has been conducted. Cepat, Aminah Walid, Dina, Kirbashini. It's not happening. Okay, thank you, Ulman. Lagi? Satu orang je ni. Lagi siapa lagi boleh on video please? Kejap saja. I just want to take picture. Anyone else? Okay, thank you, Ong Ching Yong. Lagi? Anyone else? Anybody else can switch on your video? Baru ada 2 orang. Don't go away, Ong Ching Yong and Uman. Okay, I see more of you. All right, thank you, Xiaoyi, Jia Brandon. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, smile. 1, 2. Okay, all right. Okay, check your Google Classroom. If it's just notes for you to read, then just read the notes in these 2 hours. Yeah, if there are exercises to do, it should be on your Google Classroom. Kalau tak, then there are no exercises or things to do. Yeah, just read the notes for this week. Okay, class. Thank you very much for this class. I will see you next week. All right. Don't forget to read all the notes I've uploaded in your Google Classroom. All right. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, Doctor.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome. Okay.
Thank you,
All
ma'am.
right. Yeah. In a leisure time, just open up the notes and read. Okay. Bye.